Good evening and welcome everybody on our first live special edition for the American market. Tonight I'm here with my colleague Michał.
Hello guys.
He's going to support me tonight as this is a noon here in Poland, so I hope you also understand a little bit any failures. If we do something, please forgive us. Hopefully nothing will happen.
Yeah, these are not our pajamas, so with all the respect. And thank you, Joanna, for inviting, for having me here, because basically I'm in charge for the European market and the west side, especially of the Europe and also the Arabic countries. So for me, it's going to be very fascinating to see the feedback of the US clients and how they manage and the trailers and what impact it did got on their business. So yeah, it's going to be entertaining.
Yep, hopefully. Tonight we're going to also see our long-awaited warehouse that we managed to have in Tampa, in Florida. Our partner Tony, that I mentioned in most of my correspondence with American clients, Tony from Tampa, he's going to join us later on. We're going to meet him. He is right now, he made a little story, a little video for us, what we have already in Tampa. And yeah, let's have a quick look what is there in Tampa waiting for our clients.
There you go. Hi, I'm Tony with Event Resource Group here in Tampa, Florida. We've partnered with Screen LED to bring some LED trailers over to the States. We are their US partner, and we've got some here to show you. We've got an enclosed trailer here. It's a 12 by 20 screen inside there. We've got their simple LED platform here. It's 9 by 16. We've got a few more trailers here as well. We've got some 12 by 20 open trailers format, and then we've got some of the larger ones here in the back that are 13 by 23. These are all based here in Tampa. You can come and see them. They're available for sale for purchase today. We have a couple more of the enclosed trailers coming. They'll be here within the next week. If you'd like to see any of them, please give us a call, make an appointment. We'd be happy to host you.
Okay, thank you, Tony. That's quite impressive, because finally we are happy to have so many units there ready to view.
Yeah, it plays very nicely in a row. Yeah, it well presented, and thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Tony. And also another part of today's evening will be a meeting with our clients. One of them will be just mentioned, Tony, and two other amazing clients who also work with our trailers for a long time already. And we're going to hear a little bit about the experience with the trailers. Later on the end, we're going to have Q&A as usually. And and we're going to have also a surprise for you guys joining the show. For a surprise, because there are also two trailers which are coming and leaving our factory in next 2 days. And those trailers will have a special surprise discount when heading to Tampa. And yeah, for everybody who's joining us, we're gonna have...
Oh, so for all the guests from the webinar?
Yes, all the guests from the webinar will get the 10% discount for the biggest trailers which are coming.
10% for such a valuable trailer is quite a lot.
Yeah. So what I want to mention is, as just Tony said, we do have those 4 units of the simp LED, mobile LED, and 2 platform LEDs in both sizes already there. 2 of next mobile LEDs, 20 by 11 and 23 by 13, are heading to Jacksonville, and they're going to be in Tampa by end of November. And yeah, those 2 special mobile LEDs I just mentioned, this is something totally new. We were showing that on last NAB show in Vegas this April. And we made another one. There was a huge interest of those trailers, so we decided let's do them more.
And it was sold immediately.
Yes,
right
during the show.
During the show, yeah. So it proves that this one is a good one.
It is something totally different. It's just amazing. It doesn't only look amazing, but it has amazing possibilities to work with. So,
I wish we could sell it in Europe.
No, unfortunately, it's just too big for our roads, for European roads. And yeah, but before we see that trailers that will be leaving the factory, I just want to mention that we are not only producing into Europe, we are of course placed in Europe, in Poland, and we are not only selling trailers, and they are working all over Europe, but also in Arabia of your markets, right?
Yes, of course.
Asia. But also we want to mention that we are still also, that we are also selling it to state. And you just had a chance to see that map. Can I have it once again, please? So as you can see, we are also getting bigger for states. And that was our plan for a couple of years already. We didn't put the CAL here in Canada, but that's okay. There are.
Oh, looks like we're almost everywhere in US already.
Yes, in US, yes. So what I want to say is that I'm so happy because I'm in the company for a couple of years now, and we were really working hard to be able to have the stock and reliable person for having our trailers stocked there, and that is able to tell to our clients much more about them. And we have finally managed to do it. And this is really something.
Well, it's interesting how it's easy to access those trailers directly from the US. How well you manage to give the opportunity to the clients to have them quickly, to be able, even before the purchase, to get a possibility to have a look on them. And I think it's even easier for the US clients than for the European clients.
Looking sometimes
we are in the center of Europe, and the clients from let's say from my end are not getting the trailers as quick as the US clients can get it.
That is right.
Yeah, so this is an advantage on your side.
We are doing this, as I also probably mentioned this before, by rotor ships, which is really easygoing transport. And we do have our really good cooperations with many forwarders, well, not many, but with a couple of forwarders, with good agency. So everything is ensured.
Yeah, Mr. Jack is managing that from Sigma.
Yes, Mr. Jack, yes. He's and then we have Tony. We're going to meet him later. He is also a huge support for us on the American side. Okay, so I think we said everything. So now let's have a look at the units that will be leaving the factory in next 2 days. So, yeah.
This mobile-led mobile stands out with its massive 26 by 15 feet screen. We have used the top brand Unilumin URM3 technology with pixel pitch 3.9. Additionally, this mobile LED is equipped with a special expanded control room, a separate space perfect as a mobile operations center that you can personalize for your event crew. This solution also comes with some added technical improvements. Unlike smaller models, this mobile LED has 3 axles providing greater stability and also offers an option to install the air conditioning system for added comfort. Of course, like all our trailers, it features waterproof exterior components, non-slip flooring, and a wind sensor with sound alarm, making it fully weatherproof. To make setup as easy as possible, each trailer comes with a wireless remote controller, allowing the screen to be deployed in just 15 minutes.
Wow, this one is it's a masterpiece. I know we're selling this and we manufacture that, but
it looks good.
Especially it's something that it's much heavier and bigger than what I usually sell to European clients. Wow, that's
Yeah.
that's a nice unit.
I'm wondering what our clients, our guests of tonight's show are thinking. So let's meet our guest here, and let's see. Let's check what they think. Hi, guys. Tony. Finally, we can meet Tony. What do you think? How do you like the new trailer?
I didn't see it.
He was not watching live.
You didn't see that? You did.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so the video wasn't maybe visible for everybody.
So was it?
It was on a broadcast.
So from
I'm
Zoom,
so
the clients from Zoom maybe weren't able to see it. So
Okay. So, Carl, did you see it? Did you?
No, I did not see the video, but I have seen the.
Yeah. So maybe.
Quite impressive.
This is great. Okay, Carl, can you tell us, because you saw that on April, thank you. So maybe first we're going to start with Carl, our client from Vancouver, Canada. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and what do you think about this trailer? Because, yeah, you were the one who...
Yeah, so I'm based in Western Canada, and I service primarily the Western region of Canada and the United States. I'm in the rental and staging business, so I rent not just mobile screens, but all sorts of event-related audiovisual services. I am familiar with this unit. It's massive, very impressive looking. I only had a brief opportunity to take a look at it, but it's a very, very large mobile screen. Very impressive.
yeah, so because from the European markets, 36 square meters, how does it scale for
This
the
is
US?
26 by 15 feet screen.
So it's a huge one, really.
It's the screen
Yeah.
is huge. Also, the control room is huge. There is another client with us. This is Chris. He has also similar big mobile LED with this triple control room. Hello, Chris. Can you just tell us, did you see the video?
And did you see the video?
No. So the video is, I think, what was played on the program to the webinar viewers.
Okay.
Us on the Zoom, I don't believe we did see it. No.
Sorry.
So you were on the Zoom too?
We will show you this later on. Sorry for that.
Perfect.
But Chris, could you please just shortly tell us a little bit more about you, your company, and as you have this larger control room, could you please describe us what are you able to do with it?
Yeah, I'll even show you guys around it a little bit. For our company, my name is Chris. We own a creative and technical live production and broadcast company here in Florida. We do tons of live streams, some out of this trailer, some out of our larger 32-foot broadcast trailer. And we basically travel the country putting on live streams, whether it's strictly out of this, we call it our Jumbotron trailer, or if we have both trailers, they definitely work in conjunction to put on one hell of a show. You guys are wireless, so I'm actually going to show you what our control room looks like. And this was really what I wanted to do when I first saw these.
That's
so you
incredible.
basically have two computers that are able to do encoding, replay, graphics, a small black magic. We can do 12 cameras out of this, and
Nice.
you really have the ability to do very light live streams, and it's pretty fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice. So you
Put you guys back down there.
yeah.
sure.
Sorry. Thought that was cool.
So, yeah,
You
like
lost the focus,
Oh, sorry.
and we disconnected.
Maybe it's our glasses or not. Yeah.
Well, this is
Yeah,
Okay.
it looked like a spaceship there.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
pretty powerful stuff, and we have the opportunity to do 8 to 10 camera shows,
Nice.
as well as bring the LED wall. All you really have to do is plug up internet and cameras, and you can put on a decent sized live broadcast. We do one where we travel to 5 different locations one day after another, specifically in the world of automotive racing. We do a drag strip every different day, and we follow thousands of racers, and it's about 3,000 miles. So in 5 days, we do 5 broadcasts, 3,000 miles. with about a team of 10, and we use this unit as our home base.
That is great.
Oh, nice. So basically, it's like a
cool.
game changer in terms of broadcasting and using the mobile LED.
Did you
screen.
have them? Did you had such a unit before? Is that the first one? Talking about just the broadcasting.
Yeah, so we've been in the world of broadcast for about 4 years. And to be honest, I noticed a gap in the market with technical skill set for LED technical rentals and providers. So we would show up to an event, and the company that owned, these, they never really knew what they were doing, the ones that I experienced. So our company ended up purchasing one because we love this stuff. We knew we would know how to use it straight away. So we were able to capture our first mobile LED screen and then outfit it with the small room that you guys just saw. So it's been great.
Good. Can you tell us, because this is your first screen, right? So do you see how it changed your business? Is it something that really changed your business? Do you looking forward, like you see a future of those mobile screens, especially right now? I'm talking about just the screens.
Just specifically for your business, or do you think you would wide up your screen fleet?
Absolutely. So I think most of our clients are brands, businesses, events that already have legs. They already have a lot going on. And it's my goal as a service provider to not only provide them what they want, whether it's broadcast, a Jumbotron, but a value add. So if I can show up to an event and now showcase this live stream, now we're showing replays of things that the audience can see for the first time ever. And it also does give us the opportunity to collect, more sponsor dollars. A lot of us, in this industry, we work on providing opportunities to make these businesses and events money as a way to not end up being a cost line item for their event. If we can defer that with additional value add, that can recoup some marketing dollars and sponsor spend, that's perfect. So yeah, it's helped us immensely.
Wow. Good to hear. Good to know.
Great to hear that. It's how impactful can be just to have a first mobile screen, and how much value it adds to the business. And we can see that there's a variety of businesses using it, like outdoor cinemas and so on.
My last question, Chris, because I'm also following you on Instagram, and to be honest, you are totally out of my league. I have totally different interests on Instagram, but I love your work.
Yeah, and I just kept watching today the videos with cars racing. This is a dream job, really.
So I'm just wondering, can you just tell me how the screens react on this dust? Because probably you're working with a huge dust.
Yeah, how does it cooperate with the
environment?
heavy environment there? Because for sure,
I will admit, I definitely put these products probably through the hardest conditions that you guys have ever sold this to for anyone. The noise, the dust, even rain. To be honest, we've left it up in the rain many times.
But you are using that extra roof, right?
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Okay.
Always. Yeah. The roof's great. But yeah, sometimes if we're working in our other broadcast trailer, we have a very large 32-foot broadcast trailer. So a lot of times that's our headquarters, and this is, a quarter mile away, a half mile away, ran fiber optically. So we can't always run back if there's a drizzle.
Okay.
So through the rain, it's been fine. Dust. If you guys know anything about car racing, it's really loud and it shakes. And sometimes this is placed directly next to the drag strip, where you have unbelievable sounds. And everything's been fine. We sound dead in the room.
That's like acoustic coloring walls there.
Yeah, so it's held up so far, so that's good.
That's good to hear. So nothing happens, right, with the screens, with the walls, with like this whole dust is just working. The trailer works. You don't have nothing to claim. Is that correct?
Yeah, no. As far as calling you guys for warranty stuff, not yet. We haven't had to yet. I will say we take very good care of our equipment, and we enjoy using it as hard as we can. And then after the event, we'll come and clean it all and tighten stuff if things are just wiggled a little bit loose. But we understand what we're putting them through. You know, 90% of who you sell these to will most likely not end up using them in even a remotely similar fashion that we do. So we're very glad that this has been as strong as it has been for us. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very interesting what you are saying now, because comparing this to the European market and how people there are using it is like, most cases they use it more like locally, like there's a big city and they're going
on
around
the streets,
on the flat streets. Really rarely it's like outdoor areas.
Maybe
like you just
on
mentioned.
The slope with the snow in Austria.
But it's still maybe in Austria from your market, but it's still like local surroundings, and they usually don't go too far, like you mentioning that the trailers can handle like those distances and all those harsh weather conditions.
Driven it to Canada. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is also the question to Carl. Can you tell us? We're going to come back to you. You also because you do have a platform, the Open Trailers, right? Can you tell us how do you work? What kind of events you do with them?
So I rent the platform LEDs. We usually drive the video through another location or a broadcast truck. So they're just freestanding trailers. They're out in the communities supporting public events, whether it's a sporting event like a soccer, football match, or a hockey game, or whatever those are, for public viewing, particularly for events that maybe it's sold out, so we'll set them up in parking lots and others. So it's really community engagement, and we found of all the products and services we provide to the events industry, it's one of the most easy for people to understand the product. It's essentially a gigantic television that people can watch outside in daylight, and so I think our challenge most typically from a rental standpoint and driving revenue on it is that it's typically customers, it's the first time they're using the product, and so budgets are always a challenge. They want the product, but making it affordable within the context of some of the community events we work on can be challenging at times. So developing the rental market and having events afford it is kind of always a challenge, I think. But I think unlike Europe, and I don't know the European market that well, I believe that mobile screens in North America are relatively new, and demand and the number of screens in the marketplace, I think, is fairly modest. And I do think that the demand on this product will increase substantially over the coming years. It's just not
call it like a potential.
Yeah, it's like a potential. Yeah, because Carl, you are with us from guests here the longest. The first trailer, you have this trailer before I came to the company. Is it 2018? Is that correct, or when?
Might be before that, 2017, 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, we purchased our first trailer.
Yeah, and all of the trailers are opened, right? You have the same type, and you find them the best for you. Okay.
There was a question of affordability and how we deploy them, and trying to create consistency across our fleet. But it is a consideration that the enclosed trailers in the control room is a really, really valuable asset. We're stuck on consistency and having the same product across the board, so we're not creating different product price points. Has kind of been the reason we want to stay with the platforms. But essentially, at the end of the day, again, back to the clients, it's all about the video screen and, the audience is being able to see it, and that's what they're buying, essentially.
Yeah, the outcome is basically the same once the screen is deployed.
And can you, just one last question, can you tell me, since this 2017 year, how do you see, how often or how more popular or less popular are the mobile screens?
Yeah, like, do you see any progress perfectly for yourself? Like, if you would be
so this is the best year we've had in terms of revenue. Yeah.
Okay.
We've seen some key accounts picking up from cities that are hosting. We had a big playoff hockey run for the NHL this year with a key account. And so the screens were out essentially for about a 1 month period. Every second day they were being deployed in different community parks and so on. So it's been our best year ever. But again, in my business, we're not like we do a lot of different event services. So this is one product that we offer, but we do a lot. Like we do concert touring, festivals, corporate events, government communications, broadcast, all sorts of different things. So this is kind of one SKU point for us. But for me as owner of the company, it's one I'm most kind of interested in. I just think it's a really great product and one that, as I said, it's easy to sell. It's not a complex sales technical description for customers. They understand really how it works and how it can add value to an event experience. And so I think demand will continue to grow here, and I think the value that ScreenLED has provided us and our engagement with them has been really valuable. And I think in 2025 we're going to continue to invest more mobile screens and grow the market.
That's good to hear.
Good to hear that. And what resonates from what Carl was saying, it's that it's easy to advertise.
Yep.
Now you can just focus on your business, on like to be creative in developing your business, other than focusing on logistics and how to deliver like other construction screens and some other equipment. So this is just one product, easy to advertise, easy to describe, and of course can withstand very difficult workloads like driving from one place to another many times during the year. So yeah, it must be reliable. So we're also proud of being able to deliver such a product. So yeah.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you. We really appreciate your feedback. And now I want to talk with Tony. Tony is, as mentioned before, our partner in Tampa. And Tony, you are the first, in the row with contact with our clients that are contacting with us to see the trailers. Can you tell us? And also you are having your own trailers, also platforms. Can you tell us a little bit more about your business? How do you use them?
Yeah, we're very similar to, is it Carl or Kyle? Kyle. Yeah, we're an event production company, and most of our work is corporate or city/government type stuff. We do a lot of festivals, corporate events that are outdoor during the day. We do some movie night type rentals for stuff, but like he said, they're very easy to sell. People know what they are. They don't need a description of what a big TV is. Finding the budget is sometimes a challenge, but once you get past that, and once they see it, it's usually it's no problem. Multiple rentals at that point, gaining a new customer. So sometimes they have sticker shock initially. They think it's like renting a TV, and not realizing that it's 15 feet bigger than the TV, and it is viewable outdoors. Which is a big challenge. Sometimes they're renting LED screens from other people, and they're indoor screens, and they set them up, and they're not real visible during the day. We've never had anybody say they couldn't see ours. We usually don't have to go above 65 or 70% during the day here in Florida most of the time, and they have a great picture. So they work great, they set up and transport easily. I'm a fan of the platform models as well. That's what we own 2 of those, and we're very happy with them.
Thank you. And these were your first mobile screens, right? You didn't have any before.
That's correct. We do a couple events in December. We've done for the past 5 or 6 years, and we were renting them, some smaller ones. And after about the 3rd year, we decided, okay, let's stop renting from somebody else and invest in our own and grow that part of our service edition. So that's what we did.
Okay. Can you tell us, do you see any advantage in your work of your people or yourself having the mobile solutions instead of the stable?
Instead of what?
Instead of constructions?
Oh, yeah. I mean, time and labor are the big things, and the ease of use. Like I can pull into an event if it's a festival or something. I can pull up and have the trailer up and running in 15 to 20 minutes with one other person helping me.
Oh, something disconnected.
building stuff and, just having all kinds of challenges with that. So I hook it up to my truck and go. I don't have to rent a box truck and take a lot of other equipment.
Yeah.
So it's really a big time saving, and it usually looks better because it's very simple. It's very presentable.
Yeah, so it impresses the crowd and the audience.
Yeah.
It brings attention. Yeah, and this is what the clients from Europe also say, that this is the biggest advantage for most of those who basically just swapped from the truss construction screens and the structure ones just into the trailers. Once they got the first one, they continue to build their fleet because they can easily grow up their business and have it deployed with just one person without any more stuff and equipment and all the logistic organization. So yeah, this really changes the game.
Changing the game. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I think we know everything. Thank you so much, all of you.
That's very interesting to see the insights of
yes,
from
and
the US clients
different businesses. How do you use this mobile solutions in different businesses?
Different businesses, but same advantages. Out of this one same product.
Yeah.
So it's fascinating, and also it covers with the same needs which are covered from other clients from around the world. So it really gives us a point how efficient and effective those mobile trailers are.
And the last question to Tony is when, as I know, you are the first contact with our clients in States, right? Can you give us a little, just a little sneak? How do they expect it? Were they expecting the units that they see actually, or are they surprised, or are they disappointed with what they see?
I think they've generally been pleasantly surprised at the simplicity or the ease of use of them, and the fact that they're set up and operational in minimal amount of time, and even packing them up once you're done. I mean, they just go, and they're very easily serviceable should you have a problem, but everything is right there. So everybody that's come to our warehouse to see them has been very happy with them, and most of them have driven off with a trailer.
Yeah, because we do have sometimes some questions about compliments for the American, but we do well. Those trailers are dopasowane,
well tailored.
Tailored for the American, right? The standards of the power and the connections and stuff like that. Okay, I think this is a time where we can go to our Q&A. I need our tablet with us. So if you guys could stay with us, maybe we can answer those questions together. We can try.
So we all together can assist and have better answers for our clients, and maybe there are some clients directly to you. From some guests.
Okay, I got one question from Sandep. Are there any permits necessary from the county or city? Permits for using the trailers? We were able to see it. We were able to see. Okay, I'm not sure if I understand this question correctly.
Well, so I think if you want to take a part in a commercial event or a public event run maybe from the government side, for sure. For instance,
Tony, do you have any idea about
any
that?
permits are needed there?
We have not ran into that situation at all with permitting. You do need a permit if you're going to use it as a mobile billboard.
Yeah.
But these are not operational while they're driving down the road.
Of course.
So I've never been asked to get a permit or apply for a permit for the LED screen like you do with a stage. Now, if you have a mobile stage, that's a different scenario. Those people are having to file for permits and whatnot, but we have not encountered that, at least in Tampa.
I can add to that. We have had questions around engineering, wind load, some of the safety features which aren't related to permitting, but are questions that some of our event clients that are very safety minded. And GreenLED has been able to provide us proper engineering documentation that usually solves any concern or question that the screen is not suitably engineered for
Yeah, so like a common
operation
sense.
in normal weather situations.
Okay,
And,
it's like a
I'll
standard safety
mention as
questions.
well, for my operations in Canada, the requirements for the actual trailer, the rules are slightly different in Canada around just certain aspects of the trailer, which required us to have some modifications when we imported the trailers into Canada. And Screen LED was very quick to help us navigate the products because we were the first ones to bring them into the country. And we need to ensure they matched the Canadian standards, which is slightly different than the US. So that process has been remedied now. Screen LED knows
We are
what
in
the
the U
requirements are in our country and certainly in the US as well, what the requirements are around Department of Transportation and ensuring that they're safe and
we are in that Canadian base, right, of transport.
Yes.
How do you say that? Transport Canada base, right?
Transport Canada. Yeah, they have, like any automotive related product anywhere in the world, there's so many rules around
But probably it's most likely about
every
the
feature,
transport regulations, right?
how big the light is
Yes,
on the back,
it's so
all these
detailed.
things,
Yeah,
and it's slightly
Oh,
different.
okay.
So
yeah, but we
we had
did.
some very modest modifications, but that was a process that we have overcome. So we have those standards in place, so we can specify specifically in the Canadian market to ensure that our trailers meet the requirements. I know that's already been well established in the U.S., but for
With
me
Canada,
here,
it was
having
a
our
little
base of
bit-
operations here, that's been all remedied.
Yeah. Okay, we have
That's
that.
interesting.
Then was a question about the weight of the new trailer. The new trailer is 13,200 pounds heavy. But
Yeah,
if you will have,
heavy one.
I just want to mention also that if there will be any more questions, you can just always contact us by mail, so you can get the detailed quotation with details, with technical details of that new unit.
And
So-
I believe the specification can be provided to
yeah, and also I'm going to
anybody
provide
who is asking.
with the. But if there will be anything missing from our Q&A here, then you can just easily contact me, and I will send the details of that unique trailers by mail. And remember that everybody that joined us tonight will get this special surprise discount on those specific two trailers, which
And
I'll
how
leave.
much was that?
That was 10%.
Okay.
From the basic price.
That's
Okay,
significant amount.
prime time timing. Hello, hi guys. This is also my customer. They do have our trailers already. We have seen your wings bent back in modest winds. Has anyone else dealt with that? Oh my God, not sure if I understand that correctly.
Which one is it?
Prime time. We have seen our wings bent back in.
Prime time. Is it anybody from you, Chris?
No. This is
No.
no. This is Sean.
You've seen our wingspan.
Sean, could you
back
please
in
specify
modest
your
wings.
question, please?
Has anyone else? Wingspan
I think
back.
maybe for the the one that I have, the 2011
Yes.
in the enclosed, the wings fold out.
Yes.
I don't think the platforms fold out. Is that correct, Tony?
Yeah, mine do not. No.
Okay, yeah. So mine,
wait.
they do fold out. And what you have to do is once they do fold out, there's these little red kind of ears, much like how you put both of the top and lower part together. As soon as the wings open up, if you just do a few of those, honestly, it'll keep the wings open all day to eliminate them kind of unwantingly opening during winds.
Yeah, so this is about adjusting
Adjustment.
engines.
Okay.
You need to move them a little bit so the electric wings are keeping the screen flat. So preventing them to, let's say, pop out, right? This is well, but if the wind is really strong, basically there is a wind sensor which allows you to fold the screen back and close it.
Yeah.
So clients need to also pay attention to the environment. And if the wind is too strong, you should fold the screen back. This is for the safety, and not only for the operator, but also for the product
for the
itself.
viewers and for the viewers who are there as well. Sean, if you will have any doubts, any questions, just contact me. We will help you and try to solve your problem. Okay, has anyone used it for grand opening of new store, something that can be left outside a store and have eye-catching videos running on it? Well, actually, it's quite common. I do have my clients in Europe who also do that. But any of you has done it?
I have not used it for that purpose, no.
Carl?
We have the issue in my regions typically, that's considered a public billboard, and you need permitting to have a advertising, on the side of a highway with cars driving by. There's
Yeah.
permitting around the concern for safety that people get distracted and crash cars, and so usually cities manage and monitor the use of advertising in a public thoroughfare or public
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, and
That
it's
may
also
be
quite
where the permit question comes from.
Yeah, about those
that we would need a
permissions.
permit from. We do have that here in Pasco County where I'm at in Tampa. There's a company that has trucks that go around the mobile billboards, and they've been kind of grandfathered in through that, so they can get away with it. And I know that they have a couple of screens that they do that with, but anybody new coming would have that challenge. So,
All right.
Okay.
Okay, another thing, those giant gorillas. We have done grand openings with ours. Oh yeah, Sean has done it. Did you had to, yes, the city permissions, you have to do it locally for such openings of the shops and stuff like that. We have not the situations where we work with. Stefan, can you put a link to the websites? Yes, it's already done it. Kasper did it. Is it Unilumin panels used in these trailers? Yes, it is. We have to mention here that we became for over a year now, maybe not officially distributor, but we are one of the biggest stocks warehouse of Europe in this part of Europe of their panels. And in our regular sale, we have those URM3 pixel pitch 3.9, which are working perfectly on our trailers. This is
they cooperate very well with our frames. They hold really well on the frames, so it's also easy to mount them on the screen on the frame. So for the outdoor purposes, it's a good one. Of course, not to mention the quality.
Yeah, and also they have good
image.
quality of the structures. Right, comparing to the previous ones,
Correct.
They are not. Remember these failures with LEDs?
Yeah, the modules
lamps?
and the diodes are much more reliable. They don't like burn out so quickly. For sure, from time to time you need to replace some modules. It's normal in this industry, especially with electronics. But they're really reliable in terms of long life duration.
Yes.
For the trailers, we spend many hundreds of screens already been sold just on the trailers.
Yes, I was just calculating this the other day, and it was for over this year. This is more than a year. In June, there was a year. We have sold over 2,000 square meters. I don't know how many feet it is, but it's 2,000 square meters we sold on
trailers.
Just on trailers. Wow. So. Yeah, but it was a good year. Olympics and the championships. So we sold
Olympic Games in Paris, and a lot of those went to France, but not only the UK to
Germany. I did sell a lot as well. But really, those panels they really working well with those those frames.
Yeah,
and really we are really happy with cooperation.
They're getting really good reviews, and honestly, a lot of clients like saying, "Oh, it just went above our expectation, and we want another one with this." And a lot of clients just getting extra screen just for like a spare parts,
Yeah.
or they want to have change their old screen for Unilumin. So
Yes.
it proves that the
I do
screen is
have
good.
clients who are changing the old screens just for the Unilumin. And
Yeah.
Chris, here you do have those Unilumin panels here, and you are based in Florida. Can you tell us shortly how you did mention that before, but do they work well with this brightness and how do you see them?
Yeah,
How do you
for
find
sure
them?
you change angles many times.
I don't actually have, I don't think I do have the Unilumin. I
They're-
got mine in late,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
what?
Our
Maybe
panels
Chris
are.
have the,
No,
the
Chris-
previous the
Chris-
previous version.
No. Chris has the Unilumin. This is our first trailer. Tony has the Infilet.
Infi. I actually have the infrareds too.
Yeah, Chris is also
in
infrared.
mine.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, but
So-
still, I mixed that. But still, this is also panels that we worked with for quite a long time. How do you see this brightness of Infilet? Both of
Definitely
you have.
good.
Great.
I use ours probably, like I said, in some of the worst conditions.
And
a
what
lot
about
of
the sun?
times- Yeah, the sun, the thing with LED screens is in the sun, in between every pixel, you have a matte black plastic that holds your pixel pitch together, basically.
Yeah, the
No
mask.
matter what you do, it's not going to be nearly as bright as if that's in the shade. So that is something to think about as far as positioning. During our site visits for our live broadcasts, we'll see which way the sun is rising and setting for each show day to strategically place it for the best result. That is a thing that we do.
Okay. And Tony?
Yeah, we don't have any problems. They're great. And actually, Inflet has been here to our shop and seen the trailers, and we've had great support from them as well.
That is great. That is great to
Okay.
hear. We work with Infilet as well for a long time. Well, right now, this is a business. So right now we are with Unilumin, we're really happy with them. And I know that Infilet has a good support in States. So yeah, you are in safe hands. In good hands, right. Okay, another question. If the weight is over 26K with the truck, they will need a CDL other than that we have not had issues. Oh my God. This is Stefan Hamilton. Guys, maybe
I
you
might
can.
be able to speak
With
to
the 6K
that.
with
Yeah.
the truck.
Chris.
I can most likely speak to that. So
Okay, please.
for the United States, 26,001 pounds or less, you're fine. There's no need for a commercial driver's license. The second that you get over a GVWR, and that's not the weight of the trailer, that is the gross vehicle weight restriction of the trailer. So for instance, the screen behind me, I think might weigh 7,000 pounds. But on the front nose there, I think it says 8,800 GVWR.
Yes.
This is pulled with a Ford F-250. If you open the driver's side door, you'll see a GVWR of 10,000 pounds. So what you do is you add the GVWR of the trailering vehicle and the trailered vehicle, and if it's less than 26,000 pounds, 26,001, you're good. So in my case, when I pull this, about 18,800 GCWR, which is a gross combined vehicle weight rating. Our big trailer, which is very common for triple axle trailers, is a 15,600 GVWR. So there's kind of a strategy that trailer builders will play where they don't allow the chassis sticker to show anything more than the 26,001 pounds. But yeah, great question.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's
Thank
so
you very
great
much
to
for
have
this
you, Chris,
explanation. It
for
was a little
helping
bit
you.
similar,
Yeah.
like in Europe for the setup,
Yeah.
like
Can I
to
ask
get
a
the trailer
question,
and the vehicle.
Chris? What do you pull the 15,000 pounder with?
Well, the 15,600, that is still an F-250. So that's a 10,000 GVWR truck. Luckily, the actual gross weight, if you pull that over scales, is only about 8,900 pounds. But the reason it's triple axle is because it goes distances. There's 10 people on it. Sometimes it gets loaded with gear. But yeah, it doesn't weigh a ton. It's just this big box with a bunch of AC.
Oh, we lost
Lost
him.
Chris. They'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe
Yeah,
in
it's a
this
pity
time-
right in the middle of the great speech, but
hopefully it's not a hurricane,
hopefully
something.
he's gonna get back to us. Yeah, but I think it was answered well.
Yes, it was. Carl, you didn't get your answer.
I got my answer. No, that
You
gives me
did?
an idea. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So we wait for Chris to come back. And meantime, we have another questions. Can the frame with the panels be made removable from the trailer in order to hang inside a building? No, it cannot, because the frame is stitched to the trailer, to the mast.
Yeah, the frame is fixed with the mast, so it's kind of it's a complete solution there.
Yeah.
Sometimes the client they used to take some panels out of the frame when they want to change and scale a little bit their screen from smaller to bigger and upside down, but the frame is fixed
to the mast
and glued, let's say, together with the mast. So yeah, unfortunately, this one it's not possible, but it's good. It's not possible.
Yeah, it's not. Okay, but also what's very important is that our frames are flexible and adjustable for many type of the panels. So also what is important, and Carl, you had that kind of example that we are making frames for your panels, right? Because you do have your own supplier of your own panels, so those frames are adjustable. Hi, Chris.
Hi, sorry.
That's okay.
The camera died.
Yeah. So on the earlier units I had, we used a different screen. We had our own screen manufacturer that we were using. So you guys customized the frames to suitably fit mine. That said, we've moved over to Unilumin product, which we think is the best in the market right now. And so moving forward, we'll be using the same brand, same product. Not just for our trailers, but also for our, we have a full fleet of just like screens we take indoors that we hang up and present.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Pelling through time. Brampton on Novastar processing. The question is about the processor, right? So it's Novastar.
I think, yeah, the video processor. I think this is a question about the video processor. It's a Novastar.
Novastar, we're using Novastar depending on what size of the screen.
Yeah, and how many backups you need for your screen.
Yeah.
So we can scale it depending on what the screen size is. Novastar.
Yeah, Sean from Prime Time is having also Unilumin on his both trailers and he's happy. So thank you, Sean. I'm happy to hear that. There is no more questions. If there will be any, then just let us know.
Yeah, go ahead, guys. We still have some time for you. So if you have any more questions, you can go ahead and have the up-to-time answer now.
Yeah, but if we don't manage, you can still ask me questions by mail. I will be happy to answer them. Probably not right away, but
yeah, she's getting like tons of mails now, just right before
lately,
this webinar,
yes.
so she's not sleeping.
But it's also considering Tony, you're gonna have a lot of phone calls probably in next few days. It's gonna be hot, but
Finger crossed.
Yeah, but we're going to manage that as we usually do. So I wanted to have this opportunity to once again remind you guys that everybody that was joining us tonight will get will be interested in that big 26 by 15 mobile LED trailer. Will get the special 10% discount for that. And if you will be willing to see other types of the trailers which are already in Tampa or heading to Tampa, please contact me. I will contact you with Tony, and Tony will definitely show you the units and will tell you much more about them. He's using that, so he's the best guy to help you there. Once again, Tony, I really appreciate your help.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And we hope you like some surprises, like the discount, like the presentation of the new product. And there is one more information that we would like to announce briefly just before a very big official announcement and our heading to ISC Barcelona next year.
Oh yeah.
We had changed the logo and went through rebranding lately. So the outcome you can see here in the left up corner of the screen, our new logo, which comes with developing a new group of screenlets, like the whole family of the company, which is separated into smaller groups, and our is a screenlet just for the trailers. And we are really happy to be growing up and
So we are
getting
not-
our PR better around the world.
Yeah.
So this
We are
is something new we are
yeah,
proud of.
So we are not so we are not the colorful logo now. So don't mix us. If you have the old logo, right now we're gonna be the red logo. Quite similar, triangles, but don't mix us with anybody else.
Yeah. The idea was to remind the clients about the screen you can see there and the simplicity, and still what makes our and the clients work easier. It's our smart engineering we want to implement into the products, which giving the feedback into the client's work. So hope you enjoy it and you like it, because this is something new for us, and this is a next step, like a mileage, like a milestone. For
So
our
if you
new
will
company.
have any available dates on February, please be welcome on ISE Barcelona. We will be there on the show. So Carl, maybe you can come over. We can have a little drink in the mobilet.
Okay, so if not coming for the product, you can receive the invitation from Joanna.
Yes,
for
we all
the
gonna
drink.
be in Barcelona, so it's gonna be
Hopefully we can enjoy our time together, and of
And
course
then-
after the sober presentation, have some.
But guys,
some
in
nice stuff
States,
together.
we're gonna be on June. We will be joining the Infocom show. So Chris, Tony, I hope we're gonna meet there, and Carl as well, in Vegas, right?
Yes,
So write this down in your calendar.
I'll be there.
Hopefully, thank you. You know why it's good to visit us, right?
Yeah.
We have a lot of surprises in our mobiles and our trailers. So Chris, please be welcome there as well.
Absolutely. No, I look forward to it.
Thank you. There's another question. Coming late to the live stream, what is the largest enclosed screen that you can manufacture, size and weight-wise? So, Robert, this is what we just showed. This is the 26 by 15 feet mobilet enclosed one. If you are interested, just give me the...
Yeah, this is basically the biggest product you can
The
provide. You
biggest
can
product
deliver to US. Yeah, 6 wheels, big control room.
on the triple
AC there.
axles, yes. So if you want more details about this, I can easily send you tomorrow the quotations with the technical files. Casper is asking if we can show the video with extended control room again. Chris, could you please do that for us, please? Can you take the camera?
One that I have here? Or
Yes.
The one that you guys.
I'm sorry.
Did you want the video?
The video with extended control room again.
Of my
Or
unit?
Casper is asking for the big trailer. Maybe we can show it once again, the trailer, the big trailer,
Yeah.
our video.
Yeah.
Chris, don't...
Yeah, I think it was about our video. But
I'll stay seated. I'll stay seated.
Yeah, can you do that so the guys will see, our guests will see? Okay, can you do that ours and so our guests can see that?
This mobilet model stands out with its massive 26 by 15 feet screen. We have used the top brand Unilumin URM3 technology with pixel pitch 3.9. Additionally, this mobilet is equipped with a special expanded control room, a separate space perfect as a mobile operations center that you can personalize for your event crew. This solution also comes with some added technical improvements. Unlike smaller models, this mobilet has 3 axles providing greater stability and also offers an option to install the air conditioning system for added comfort. Of course, like all our trailers, it features waterproof exterior components, non-slip flooring, and a wind sensor with sound alarm. making it fully weatherproof. To make setup as easy as possible, each trailer comes with a wireless remote controller, allowing the screen to be deployed in just 15 minutes.
Okay, so I hope you like this video once again. It's good that we repeat that. It's an amazing trailer. It's leaving the factory in 2 days. It's going to be in Tampa by end of the year. So yeah.
Yeah, I hope you liked it, and I hope you also are gonna take advantage of the discount we are giving you. This is kind of a steal because the trailer is really valuable, and 10% for such a big trailer is a really good value. So I hope you can take advantage and benefit from the discount.
Yeah, there are 2 more questions about the generator and the power requirement for the new trailer. Sean, I'm going to send you the technical files of this trailer. I don't want to extend this webinar because our guests are also willing to want to finish it. So I will send you the also the cost and then the technical sheets. I will send you this by mail. And is there an onboard generator? No, it is not. We do not. Those stock units do not have the generator on. This is something you can always provide your own in.
But there is a space for the generator. It can be installed there.
Yeah,
inside.
on the platform LED.
Okay,
yeah.
so it is possible. It's available.
Yes, it is.
The trailer allows to do it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
all right. So there is no more questions, Sean. I'll send you everything by mail. We are in the
yeah, simply
regular
reach out to
contacts.
Joanna if you have any more question or you need anything in more details, the pricing, dimension, technical specifications, anything.
Yeah.
Make sure you can get this discount. You reach out to her. She will
I want to
surely reply to you.
Thank you. And first of all, I want to thank our guests. Thank you so much for your time, for your effort.
Yes, you made our day. You made this.
Yes, Chris
without you,
again
it wouldn't be so good, really.
Yes,
and with your content.
Yeah, Tony, once again, thank you, Chris, Carl, thank you so much. Carl, I hope to meet with you any soon. And thank you, guys, everybody who was joining us tonight in the live. And yeah, we will be in touch. And if any questions, just let me know by mail or by WhatsApp. I will be happy to assist you. Thank you so much, and you have a good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care.